what can we do? I mean, to change that a little bit, do you think that starts at the core of even being aware of it? Is that where we could start in this healing of even our everyday reactions that lead us to a more diseased and, I would say, unhappy existence?
Yeah, it's for myself, I would say my greatest desire is to feel good throughout the day, is to feel joy, to have fun, to know what is the big rush, what's the big hurry. Whatever I'm doing can wait, even if it means missing a plane. There's always going to be a plane tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It's imposing other people's limitations, other people's fears into my existence and making them a my belief, making them my problem. Like, stop watching news, stop watching TV. Um, if you are, make darn Skippy sure that you're in a good place, because that'll bring you down faster than anything. You know, when you get in the car, before you get in the car, I'm going to have a great trip. I'm going to the grocery store. I love going to the grocery store. I love getting the things that I need. I love getting the perfect parking spot. I really enjoy the drive getting to the grocery store. I love it when my cart has all four wheels working. I love it when there's nobody that's aggressive or mean on my way to the, that sort of thing. Preceding the field with my own intentions of what I want to see during the day. And then when I'm driving to the grocery store to work, to things like that, I'm not going to experience the knee-jerk reactions. I'm just not going to experience somebody who's mean because I just made the intentions for the universe. I want to experience this and this and this. And it's a direct parallel to any of the work that you do at your center. It's what you're bringing in because you are the one that's getting the healing done.
I've always said it is the X factor in healing is your intent and your purpose in it and where you are basically. Because if you don't have that purpose, that intention within it, we could do everything to get you healed, but you will be back in a disease cycle because that is what you have in your mind already. So of course the numbers could come back great. Biochemical labs could show you're feeling better already because we're doing so much to kind of, get you there. But if you don't have that intention, if you can't put in that purpose and put in that time to say these things to yourself, I am healed, I'm wonderful, I'm, perfect where I need to be, even though it seems like doom and gloom. I have to say there is so much to watching the news that creates panic, fear, and I feel like where we are right now in 2020 is the penultimate kind of doom and gloom
It is.
situation if you're involved in it. For me, I had to cut out the news. I had to cut out any notifications on my phone. I just did it because I know I'm in a better state without that. Even if it's subconsciously hitting me that, oh my God, another case or another this or another that. It seems like doom and gloom, but if you go outside and you go into nature, it's still beautiful. It's still in perfection. There's nothing wrong really, when you go step back. And I feel like that is a state of healing already. That is healing. The other side is a state of dysfunction in a sense, and the body will pick up on that sooner or later. And I love because we're talking about all this maybe in an esoteric kind of fields, but it's really not, because this is what you're doing with the technology. You're creating a sense of harmony within the body so that you don't have this state of doom or gloom, that you come off of the bed feeling more positive, feeling at peace, rested, almost regenerated, and feeling like you could handle things better, right?
Yeah, and I've also shared with my clients, I'm like, listen, don't go into a Walmart right afterwards because it's going to bring you right back down. Be conscious of what you're doing for the next few days because your body is in a state of shifting right now. And you're going to want to give it that peace of mind. You owe it to yourself to do things maybe a little bit differently for the next few days at least and see where it works. See what works, see what doesn't work. Nothing is concrete and correct for everyone. You've got to tune into yourself, find out what's working for you, what's not. It's okay to get rid of things. It's okay to introduce new things. Um, we are regularly shifting ourselves around and finding out what works and what doesn't. And that's part of being human. It's such a glorious experience to know that um, we have so many different options available to us and really choosing the best one at any given time. I feel like there's no right or wrong in what we're doing. It's all an experience that we're having.
Embracing change is also so important, as you mentioned, because even I did a podcast with a HRV specialist, heart rate variability, and he was talking that it's not the strongest species that survives in evolution. It's not the quickest or anything. It's the one that adapts the best. So adaptation to things is incredible, and I love that feeling of, and that message of, after a treatment, especially in healing, don't do the things that you normally do that put you in a stress state that probably got you to a disease state. I even heard that after you get therapies like ultraviolet blood irradiation therapy, one expert said, go outside and get the UV rays now on your skin from the sun, even on a cloudy day, just a few minutes. That can actually potentiate what you just had done, replicated
Yes,
in the therapy. So,
it's frequency. Yeah.
yeah,
The body's like, oh, I remember this. I remember this
right.
frequency.